think, yeah, all of this collectively it contributes to why relationships are not so deep. And I think people are shifting, right? Even relationships, you love somebody in your college or whatever, they're jumping into relationships. So 1 year, then change to next year, maybe looking for better
Oh,
options, getting fed up of people. They don't have that patience, love anymore. There's no loyalty.
my day has been going well so far. And I have cold, so I wasn't feeling so well, but it's okay. I managed everything very well.
Oh, is
What
it?
about you, man?
Yeah, my day is going pretty well as expected. So, yeah, how is the weather? Because here it's been continuously raining.
Yeah, yeah, same here. Now it's very cloudy and pleasant weather. Right now I'm in Hyderabad. So here it's cloudy, I can say, but this morning it was raining.
So, what is your favorite weather?
I love cloudy weather because in cloudy weather I can go outside and enjoy, especially in the garden or in the park area. That's why I love cloudy weather.
But it also comes with disadvantages, right? You fall sick during this weather.
Yeah, yeah, and the most of the thing because of mosquitoes. So we love cloudy weather, and because of rain, sometimes people get fever and like cold. Yeah, and dengue. That is a, one of the
Yes.
big problem even in this season.
Yeah,
What's
totally.
your
My weather, I like it a little bit hot. I like the summer season.
oh
Because
why?
I feel that, a person is more active when it is summers. And cloudy is nice and pleasant. It's a good weather for eating and just feeling lazy whole day. It is a nice weather even when it is raining. But the same thing, mosquitoes and falling sick, and your clothes don't dry. So it has some shortcomings. But summer, I feel I'm at the best of my health when it comes to being active all day, getting your vitamin D. Somehow I like the summers.
Yeah, but during summer, if you go out any open place, so that time it's not look good, right? Yeah.
And I'm a homemaker, right? Most of the time I'm indoors. So that doesn't affect me much. Yeah. Still, I like summers.
Yeah, but if you are a homemaker, whenever you make roti, that time of summer really, it's
Yeah.
very difficult to make roti, make chapati, right? During summer
It,
time.
it is, it is.
Yeah,
But somehow my body is
because that.
adopted to that. I hardly sweat. No matter how hot it is, I do not get sweat. So it's
Hmm,
okay.
okay, I am from UP, so there is a too much hot, especially in this
Mm.
month of May and June. There is a too much hot, but here weather is always nice, neither too hot, not too cold. So I
Yes,
really enjoy here.
yes, yes. Weather of Hyderabad is good. Usually, in general, it is good. But I think summers are very hot. I think you haven't experienced the summer in Hyderabad. It's very hot.
Yeah, yeah, I think last year last year I experienced here, but this year I didn't feel like this.
Okay, so we will go ahead with the introduction because I want to know you're from UP and why you're in Hyderabad. So tell me something
Uh,
about you.
Okay, so my name is Priyanka. Basically, I am from UP in Mirzapur. After marriage, I shifted to Hyderabad. So I have been here for last 5 years, and I hold an MBA degree. Now I am a mother as well as I'm running YouTube channel where I upload conversational videos and English related videos, and I help my learners to improve their English so that they can speak confidently and naturally. And my hobbies, I love playing badminton, spending time with my family. And these days, I'm working on my communication skills. So I love reading book. I developed this habit, but now I really enjoy it. I enjoy reading book. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
So what are you currently reading?
These days, I'm reading Ikigai.
Okay. So do you like that
Yeah.
genre of books? It's self-help, right? Do you like it?
Yeah, I love self-help book. And now I'm reading it. And earlier I used to think being a multitasking is a good thing. But through this book, I got to know that we should do one task at a time so that we can get better result. Sometimes it can cause distraction. Suppose it depends on the things, right? Sometimes there is a kind of thing where we don't need too much focus. So that time it's good. But if anywhere we need a lot of focus, so it can cause distraction. So sometimes we should do one task at a time so that we can get better result.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So do you believe that theory or do you believe that you were a good multitasker?
No, I don't believe this theory. It depends on my work, what I'm doing, how can I handle it. Because as a mother, we have to be, we can't do one work at a time, right?
Mm.
Yeah. Before even marriage, I might can handle it, but once you become mother, you have to manage lot of things. I don't believe this theory, but somehow, somewhere it apply.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Okay, so today we'll talk about relationships, the topic called relationships. I hope you're
Yeah.
okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it.
Okay, okay. So tell me which, according to you, is the most beautiful relationship in the world and why?
Okay. So as I told you, I have a baby. My baby is 4 years old. So for me, I think mother and baby's relation is one of the best relation in this world because this is unconditionally love here. I don't expect anything to my baby. I think all mother don't expect. They do a lot of things for their baby without any things, without any expectation. Even sometimes mother forget their own life. They do a lot of things for their baby. I
Mm.
think that's why mother and baby relationship are one of the best relationship in the world, and it grow up as a time to time. Yeah. What do you think, ma'am? What's your opinion about it?
Yes, even I feel the best of relationships is that of parents and children. Not only mother, I also believe the father as well. Yeah, I know mothers have a special bond with their children. That's undeniable. But I think parents and children is unconditional love. Maybe father sometimes doesn't show or doesn't is not there all the time, but mother is always there. I agree. But still, the same thing, unconditional. When they grow up, they make a lot of mistakes, or they might not look after their parents. They don't love their parents equally. But still, that is what unconditional love, right? So if you do this, then
Exactly.
only I love you. That is conditional. It's unconditional if you cannot give them anything, if you don't love them, you do whatever you want, but still their love is always going to be there. So even I believe, and not only me, I think more than 90% of population believes that, right? Parents and children. And unless you become a parent, you cannot totally understand this concept of unconditional love. When your child is born, only then you realize that you have so much love within yourself, that you can love a person so much that you will realize that potential only when you become a parent. So even I believe the same thing.
Mhm. Yeah. And I have seen mother can say something, right? I love my baby and all, but sometimes father don't express their feeling, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
but they also love as like a mother love.
They don't express because men are like that. They're not expressive. But everything they
Mhm.
have it within themselves, they show through their actions. Because sacrificing things and all for the family, working for the family, that's what they do. We are at home, not we. I mean to say maybe my mom's generation. They were at home taking care of the kid, taking care of the house. But men used to go out and work. We would not even get time to spend with their children or family. But still, they would accept, they would work, they would sacrifice a lot. Somehow we do not give them their credit, fathers or men. We are more like mother, mother, mother.
Exactly, ma'am. Yeah. Mhm.
But I think daughters understand this concept well. When you're a daughter, you're close to your dad emotionally, right? So somehow we feel that connection and we realize what our father can do for us. So if you're a daughter, we can relate to that relationship as well.
Mhm. I think boys are more close to their mother and girls are more close to their father, right? Mhm.
True, true. That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay, this is quite a tricky question that I want to ask you the second one. What's something that
Okay.
you believed about relationships before you got into some relationship? Maybe you thought relationships are like that. You believed something, but you no longer believe now. Maybe it might be friendship, marriage,
Mhm.
or anything, any relationship in the world. You thought something about it, but now you don't believe it anymore. Is there something like that?
Yeah, it's a really tricky question. But earlier, yeah, I used to think love is everything. If you love someone, it means you will get everything. And but over a time, I have realized this that love isn't anything because sometimes only love can't give you anything. Sometimes good understanding, trust, respect, everything is important. if you love someone but you don't have trust, you don't respect that people, so that kind of relationship will not go for so much long. So
Mm,
sometimes it's very important to be a good understanding. Sometimes it's very important to give time and to patience. Like if I talk about any young couple, so initially their college days, they love to each other, right? They spend a lot of time together, so that is a different kind of dream. They live in a dream life. They
mm.
live love to each other, right? But once they get married, so sometimes that is very important to be a patience, to understand to each other, because that time both priority are changed, especially for a girl. Once she get married, she has a lot of responsibilities, lot of things. So sometime, so that time it's very important to be a good understanding, be a patience, give a time to the relationship. Only that time that can go for a long time. So I think love isn't enough. We need good respect, good communication, and better understanding is very important in any relationship, and we learn it over a time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. That's true. I think growing up, we think that maybe in our teenage years or early 20s, we believe, oh, there is love enough. We don't need anything else to survive. But later, when you get into the serious relationship and you start living, then you realize love is not everything. It is a part and it is a major part. But if you have the support of love, you can face anything. So that will always be
Mm-hmm.
there. Love is
Yeah.
definitely the most important one, but not only love is not sufficient. You need a lot of other things also, which you can achieve with the support of love. That's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
And what I used to believe that everybody is like me, be it in friendship or relationship. I would believe, like I'm good, so everybody is good. They'll be good to me. So that is what I used to believe. That doesn't happen in the real world. That's all fancy. People, they like, it's never a mirror. You are you and you're unique. Nobody's going to behave, or if you're showing love, even they will show love. That doesn't happen. If you are nice to them, even they are nice to you. That also doesn't happen, because people are sometimes rude, be it in friendships or any other relationship. You want to stay in touch, maybe they don't want to stay in touch. I used to be very much like, I have to like people. I have to make people like me, or they need to be impressed with me. I need to be in such a way that people like me, because you have more bondings and you have more relationships that way. But it doesn't work that way. It's like even one person is there, they have to be good and strong, supportive, like-minded. Then you'll get a good bonding with them, and you don't have to impress anybody. You don't need 10 people. You need just one person who's true to you. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's great thought. Yeah.
Okay. So when we talk about relationships, there's also one relationship with God, right? We have certain kind of vibe or relationship with God, the way we address or worship within yourself sometimes, or sometimes you do puja. So all of that happens. So how is your relationship with God? Do you visit the temples? Are you spiritual, religious? Anything about God you would like to say?
Yeah, I believe in a God, and there are a lot of things that I don't share with anyone, even not to my husband too. So I love to share with God. Even like after marriage, there are a lot of things even I don't share with my mother too, right? So, but I really believe to God, and I share everything with Him. And sometimes I get result too, and sometimes if I don't get result, so in the future it's good for us, right? But I really believe in a God, and usually I don't go to temple, but every morning after a bath, I love to do worship every day. Even during a fast, as I have a baby, I have a responsibility. So I don't believe that we should go every week or in every fast you should go to the temple. I think we should believe whatever we do, we should go with a proper intention. If our intention is good, then God will also listen to us. So I do worship at home. So whenever I get a chance, like every morning I do worship after a bath, and I really believe in a God. Even I also teach to my baby after a bath, we just go and do puja. We should be always grateful to God. Whatever I have, I am happy with it. So whatever I have because of God, and I really believe in Him. So yeah, that's how I believe in.
Okay, that's a
Are you
wonderful
also a
thought.
spiritual person? Yeah.
I am a little bit spiritual and I'm not religious. I used to be religious, I think before marriage. As long as my parents
Okay.
used to always tell me, go to the puja room and worship and everything. up to marriage, but my in-laws were very progressive, modern. They didn't believe this concept of yeah, the minimum basic they used to do. So from there a little bit, but within me it is there. God is there, so I need not do puja all the time to connect with
Yeah.
God. So any time of
Hmm.
the day you can connect. It's not like you have to take bath and then enter the puja room and then
Yeah.
only you're pure or whatever. I don't believe that because God lives in us and He is everywhere. That's what everyone says. God is omnipresent. He's there everywhere. So it is not that every time you cannot take bath to be in front of God. So somehow I
Exactly.
concept of puja room and things, all of that, I don't believe. But yeah, my relationship with God is so and so, neither too bitter nor too sweet. Sometimes it happens,
Mm,
right? But it's okay. I'm a little bit more spiritual as compared to religious, but not too much into anything. Sometimes, yeah, that's
mm.
it.
Okay, okay. Yeah. Even I don't observe too much fast. Like there are a lot of people who believe fasting. They
Yes.
keeps fasting without water and all, and they believe that God listen to them. And definitely God listen to the person. But I don't believe too much thing. I believe like we should have a good intention. If we have a good intention, definitely God listen to us.
Yes, yes. And it is not that, I've seen many people who are so religious, they'll do like maybe 1 hour of puja, and it is not because they want something from God. They like doing it and they are religious, they are spiritual, they
Mm,
like to connect with God. That's all. That's why we will see even old people, right? They don't have any wishes or wants. They don't want anything from God, but still they are so religious. They go to the temple just to pray to God. That's it. Because they love being connected with God. It's not that they want something from God. I think that is a very beautiful relationship. You don't want anything from God, but you like visiting or staying connected, staying in that vibe of temple or whatever. So I think, yeah, that is one of the beautiful relationships for people who are religious.
And my personal experience is that once we have one certain age, right around 60 and 70, when we don't have anything to do, so that time people are more believe in a puja and more believe in a God. They feel like God is everything, and they get different kind of peace through a God. So I have seen a lot of people, they
True,
change
true.
their life now.
Yes, yes, it makes them calm and it changes their personality also. Because your
Hmm.
mind is very diverted, disturbed, you have nothing to do, loneliness, all this kind of stuff. They feel better after doing puja, worshipping, visiting temples, etc.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So, according to you, which are the three main things that should be in a relationship? Main things for a relationship to work, be it any relationship. What are the three main traits that a person should have, qualities, according to you?
Uh, okay, according to me, three things that should have for a longer relationship. Okay, the first thing is patience is very important because sometimes things doesn't go as a plan. So that time we have to give time, right? Once we become a mother, then things change completely. Like we have to give full time to our baby, and that time is really such a unbelievable time. Sometimes, yeah, it's like a mix of emotions. Sometimes we get a lot of love. Sometimes we really like our baby, but sometimes like we forget ourselves, what we are, where we are, what we are doing. So sometimes we need patience that time, I feel like. And
Mm.
second thing, I think understanding is very important in any relationship, especially husband and wife relationship. So once any girl get married, so that time a good understanding very important. Like how's the relation with their in-laws, with other person, and with husband. So if husband is understanding, so it doesn't matter what other people think about her. She will manage everything very well, and so that's why I feel like understanding is very important. The third thing is a trust is a kind of thing that we don't need to explain to anyone, we have to make it. So if we make it, so definitely it will work it. Yeah, so
Mm.
I think three things that is very important.
I think you hit the nail on the head with all your 3 points because everybody will be able to relate, and maybe these are the three things that everyone says that should be there in a relationship. And I also believe the
Hmm.
one more thing, according to me, is acceptance. You have to
Yeah.
accept the person as they are. Nobody is going to change. This is also one thing that I used to think about relationship and which I don't believe anymore. is people will change for you. Nobody changes for nobody, because maybe a certain habit can be changed, but nature of a person cannot be changed. So you have to
Exactly.
accept that person as they are, and you should not try to change them. If your love is so
Mhm.
strong, it might take time, but that person will change on their own. You cannot change anybody. You cannot expect them to change for you, because you're expecting too much. If you expect a person to change for you, you're expecting too much from them, because their whole nature, they cannot sacrifice for you and become like a person that
Mhm.
you are going to like. So it is wrong on your part to expect. It's wrong on their part to change for you. If they genuinely feel that you're worthy enough and it is worthy to be a relationship with you, by changing, they will change. So that is one of the things I think. Acceptance. You have to accept your friends, your
Exactly.
partner, how they are. So that is it. Acceptance is one more quality according to me.
And- Yeah, sure. And I believe this no one is perfect. Everyone has some good habits, so some bad habits. So we have to accept it. Mm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's true.
Mhm.
Okay, so I think we are left with one more question about it. Yeah. Nowadays, you think, like, we are hearing so much on the news, and I'm sure you must also have read or heard about the news. Nowadays, relationships are not so deep as they used to be, especially in terms of husband and wife. I would like to specify this one because when I've seen elders like my parents or mother, father, grandparents, they were so into each other. The connection bonding was very deep. um Not only husband and wife, many other relationships nowadays, there is so much backstabbing. There's no trust in relationships. They get
Mhm.
broken easily 6 months into wedding, and it's a divorce.
Mhm.
So we hear so much of news, or killing your spouse. We have heard that a lot. Not only men, women, everything is happening, right? So why do you think that relationships are not so deep these days? Why people don't value relationships anymore?
Yeah, I think because this is a fast-paced world, that's why people do everything in a people take a fast decision. People love to eat fast food. Everything is too much fast these days, right? And people wants to live in a real life instead of real life. What happened whenever we watch any social media, Instagram, we see like other husband and wife they love to each other like and how is my life going on, nobody love me, my husband isn't romantic as like they are, but we don't understand that that is only real, it's not real life. Everyone real life is the same like us. Like if we see any star, so like whatever we see in a movie or TV, so that is completely different in a real life. So that time if I think it's all happened because of comparison. Once comparison start like her husband give him a lot of gifts, he give him a lot of thing, he take him outside, but you don't do like this. So I think that time it happened. Yeah, I think it's because of social media, I can say.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
and now, yeah, and earlier I have seen like especially for a woman, they have a lot of patience. Like once they get married, so they have to live in the situation. It doesn't matter how's their family, how's their in-law, or, how's their husband. But now, women are free, like, right? They can do anything for them. Sometimes once they get married, suppose they don't like their husband behavior, their in-laws behavior, for the certain period of time they wait for the right time, and but once they open their mouth, then that time they don't listen to anyone, so that time they take decision for her. So
So yeah, a lot of things.
yeah, okay ma'am, so I have one question for you. Tell me anything that you follow it to make your relation strong. What do you follow it?
Uh, the thing that I follow is I listen. I listen to people, what they want to say. I'm there for them. Be it my kids, husband, parents, just picking up call, listening to them. I think sometimes you feel that, I have to tell something to somebody who is going to listen to me. So I will listen to them. I think that is the great thing I'm doing for them. Like I
You have
stay
good
there for
listening
them.
skill,
I listen.
right?
And if possible, I give them suggestions. If I feel that it is under my limitation, I give them suggestions on how they can cope up with it. But that's it. Just being there for a person, that is what I do. It's not much that I can do. in any relationship, it is better like understand. I understand their pain, because when my mom shares something, I understand that even one day I'm going to be in her position. So I'm not going to get annoyed. I always put myself in others' shoes, and I try to understand their problem, their pain point, what they are going through. And then I just say, yes, I understand what you're going through, and so and so and so. They start crying, and that's how they feel a bit neutralized. So that is the thing. I just give them my ear. That's it.
I can completely relate to it. Yeah, listening is very important. Once we listen, then we can understand what is going on, right? So I think, yeah, listening is important. But what I believe that expectation always leads to dissatisfaction. So don't expect too much to anywhere, neither to your husband, not to your mom or your kid. So sometimes if you expect too much, that might destroy you, that might make your relation bad. So I think we should not expect to anyone. Yeah, I believe that because I live here with my joint family and I have a good relation with everyone. So I follow this rule. You should not expect too much to anyone. If someone is doing something for me, that's great. I'm very thankful to them. But like I have a son, so I have to do something for him. So this is my responsibility. If someone is doing, that's okay. But this is my responsibility and I should do. I followed this rule.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
a wonderful concept, and I totally agree with that as well. Expectation. I learned this the hard way, because I was more like, I was expecting a lot, be it in
Hmm.
relationship with my husband or something, but I learned it the hard way. When you expect and it doesn't happen, you are going to have a lot of pain. You're
Yeah.
going to go through a lot of trauma. So it is better,
Hmm.
don't expect anything from anyone, be it relationship,
Hmm.
however close they are. You just do what you have to do. That's it. Whether you'll get back something from them, never have that. Even while raising a child, when we were growing, parents had certain kind of expectations, because that generation,
Yeah.
we have raised you, we have given you all of this, and you don't talk to us, or you don't value our opinions. That is what our parents used to say. But when I'm bringing up my kids, I'm bringing them up because I like doing it. They didn't ask me to give birth to them. They didn't ask me to raise them. I'm doing it for my happiness. So I don't expect anything from them. I'll just make them capable to live on their own. That is my duty. So I'll do that without expectation. So that is what even I have learned. And thank you for bringing up this point.
Yeah, yeah. I think we both have same thought, right? I think, and in this world, it's very important. If you want to believe in a positive world, you want to keep yourself positive. So it's very important. You should follow this thought. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Yes. So anything else before we wind up the session?
Uh, what should I ask? Okay, how has your been English journey so far?
English journey?
Yeah.
Okay, English journey is, yeah, my journey started really early from my childhood days. So far it is going well, just as any other language. It is just a language. It's just like my mother tongue. And it is going well. It's not anything that I'm deliberately doing to learn or improve English, but I'm talking to people. I'm enjoying this journey. That's it.
Okay, so are you still into a reading or writing something? Do you enjoy reading?
Reading, yes, off and on, but I do not read physical books more, but I read content online on Google,
Mm-hmm.
Quora, Reddit, anything. I just read content online. Writing, yes, sometimes I write my diary. So that is it. Not much of any practice, as much as I do a lot of listening and speaking. This is my thing. And I used to read and write a lot before the phones became so rampant and data became so cheap. Most of the time you are on your phone. Before this, I was a lot into physical books and I used to write a lot. Poetry,
Mm-hmm.
stories, experiences, all of this I used to write. But now I do only listening and speaking.
Okay. Any app do you like to use for improving English?
No, I don't use any app for improving English, but sometimes ChatGPT to, because I
Mm-hmm.
write scripts. So sometimes I use the help of ChatGPT to correct or to get ideas. Yeah, ChatGPT is one thing yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Also use ChatGPT, and that is very beneficial for everyone. Whatever you want to learn, you can directly ask there, and you will get better results. So I also use it.
Do you use any apps for calling for your speaking practice?
No, I don't use any app. I love to talk like this, like through a conversation like this, and I love to use ChatGPT. And
Okay.
I live in Hyderabad, so here I got a like a real people to talk to them. Like here people speak Telugu, right? So whenever
Mm,
I meet someone, we start with English, and sometimes we switch in our local language, but we most of the time we start in English. So that is good for me. It helped me to improve my confidence, and sometimes I get to learn a lot through this conversation. So it really
mm.
helps me.
So how are you
Yeah.
coping up? Because you're from UP and now you're in Hyderabad, South North India to South India. Was there any like
Yeah.
major hurdle for you, or is life going on smooth?
No, I think I'm a adaptable person. I managed it everything very well here, and it's not too difficult for me. It's easy here. People are very nice, very polite, very grounded person, I can say. They don't show off. So these are the things that I really like here, but somewhere I really miss our culture, like especially in the Diwali and Holi. Like here, people also celebrate, but in the UP we get different kind of excitement that here I don't get. So yeah, I miss there, but here is also nice. Mm.
Okay, that is nice to know that you're an adaptable person. So people like this adjust wherever they go. So yes, it was
Yeah.
wonderful talking to you and lovely conversation on relationships. I'm so glad I had this session with you because you put up your opinions, you articulate your thoughts really well. So it was wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me your time. When I sent you message, I really didn't expect that I'll get your message. But after a minute, when I saw your message, I was like a cloud nine. I was so happy to see your message. So thank you so much for giving me your time.
You're welcome. Good luck and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.
Bye bye.